Morning, guys and gals, I guess. Anyway, let's take a look at what I've been doing. We're prepping the garden, actually, and we've been so fortunate with rain lately. We had a little over 5 inches in 3 days. We've had a couple rains since then, but the grass had grown so quick that we didn't have a chance during the rains to get it mowed because it stayed wet. And so I've got a 0-turn mower that I usually mow this with, but with the grass up so high I had to rake it anyway. So what I decided I'd do is I've got a little 21-inch mower that's got a little bagger on it, push mower. So I've been using that and bagging it, putting it in the truck. I'll probably get a couple loads of these clippings, and I'm going to take those and put them in the garden. And then I got a little bit of hay left from this past winter sitting there, and I'll take that and probably grind it with a big mower and then rake that stuff up. Then we'll put it on the garden too. We're just kind of prepping the garden, giving it a little more organic material to put in it, and anyway, up to continue to build that soil. Also over at our compost pile, which is back over here, and right in that first area right in there is where our compost pile's at. We'll take that too and mix it in the soil as far as we can go with that. Then we'll be planting some okra. And I've got a really nice lady and friend up in North Carolina that sent me some cowhorn okra seed. So I'm going to use some of that, and then I'll probably end up using the Clemson spineless to finish the garden out, which we won't do the entire garden. The okra, really produces, so we'll get a lot of okra off, actually a small area. So that's what we'll do, and let's see, just prepping it up. Hopefully by next week we'll be setting our okra. And to my buddy out in Texas, there's my chicken coop. And there's where we'll gather the eggs. But I did the same thing you did. In the flooring though, what I did, I built nests for them to get up in. Of course they'll lay the eggs, wherever they decide to lay them, but hopefully they'll get in the nesting area and have they lay the eggs there. But I put linoleum in the floor on the inside too, and that way, just like you said, we can clean it out, and then once we get it swept out, the shavings with the manure in it, we'll take them, put them on the garden. And then in the same breath, we can hose it down, and it won't just be on, bare wood. But what I did, I built that little door right there, and we'll just pull the wheelbarrow up to that, kind of tilt it to the side a little bit, and we'll sweep all those shavings right up into the wheelbarrow. So anyway, I still got to get the pen built around the chicken house, and once we do that, then we'll get us a few biddies and go ahead and start. But we've had so much other stuff going on, we just hadn't had an opportunity. And there's I call them muscadines. I guess they're muscadines, but I call them muscadines. Anyway, I've got those going, and hopefully they'll take over my arbor or whatever you want to call that darn thing. So anyway, this is what I've been doing, and while I've been doing this, Dale's been out in the garden, and he's been going around getting cow manure, and we're going to just cover the garden in cow manure again. And once we get all this stuff down, the hay, the grass clippings that I'm doing here, and finish the yard up with, and at that point we'll just put everything in the garden, till it in, and then we'll go ahead and plant. Well, you guys have a great 4th of July, and thank you for coming. We appreciate y'all watching these videos, and let's see, what else I got there? See, I don't know when to shut up. I just keep talking. There's my old grill. We take this to the cow pens a lot with the sun. I don't know if you guys can see it real well. But anyway, we just throw up wood underneath that thing, or orange wood. And you talk about making a good steak. Good gracious. But very simple. Just throw it in the back of your truck, take it wherever you want it, and go from there. But again, if you want to read any of our writings, you can go to www.ridingouttherecession.com, or you can link to us through the Canada Free Press at www.canadafreepress.com. You guys have a great weekend and a happy 4th of July. And let's tank the liberals off and say, God bless America. You guys take care.